Space, the final frontier or some shit. I don't know. Here's Jumping Flash. Always been a big fan of this series. Real excited to do this on this channel. Excited in air quotes. Can't you hear the excitement in my voice? So here's the villain of this game. He's like a space Nazi or whatever. He's from space Germany. In the first game, Jumping Flash 1, the conflict was he wanted to build a bunch of hotels over the main character's homeworld or something. But this game's plot's gonna take a different direction, because we've got a giant homosexual. That's not good for anybody. You're probably thinking, well, what makes you think he's a homosexual? Well, once you hear him talk in the cutscenes, that'll become very clear. He sounds all, oh yes. Yeah, I didn't make that up. He's very flamboyant. So here we go, a game about a jumping robotic animal and a giant homosexual in space. Fun, fun, fun. So, this looks pretty clean for a PS1 game, doesn't it? It's all bright and it's got a very high resolution. That's because we're using an emulator. I'm not ashamed to admit it. This is emulated. Using DuckStation. So the goal here of the game is to collect the moo-moos and to jump high. That's all you gotta do. As they said in that episode of Tropical Cocktails, jump high! That was the episode where they had the sports day. It's sports day, a ho and a hey, it's sports day. God, I love Tropical Cocktails. That was a hell of a show. Yep. So this is a first party PS1 game, by the way, made from Sony themselves, makers of the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. There was the villain a moment ago. He had a statue of himself. Now we're going to the bonus world, and away we go. The frame rate's a bit sharper in this section because there's less stuff to render. I don't know if that'll even show up in the video, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's not like it matters. So yeah, just shoot the balloons. Like that episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy, where they made Johnny do all those obstacles and shoot the balloon, Johnny, and well, don't look at me, don't just stand there, shoot the balloon, what are you doing staring at me? And put the quarter in the jar, Johnny, put the quarter in the jar. Ed, Edd n Eddy was a good cartoon. Well, at least the first couple of seasons. It kind of started falling off in the later seasons where they started going to school, and the writers were pretty clearly out of ideas at that point. But that happens with any show. After about 4 seasons, everything past that's usually just junk. There are only so many stories to tell. Lord Jesus. So, I saw in the news, Matt Pat might become the new host of Jeopardy, people are saying, and let the record show that I think I might actually kill myself if it comes to that. Why does everything have to be so damn shitty in the age that we live in? Why do people demand that shitty things happen? Why do good things like Jeopardy get pulled into our silly culture wars in which everyone's angry? As Stan Marsh said, why does everything suck, Sharon? We're living in a shitty part of history. And there's nothing you or I or anyone can do about it. But at least we can collect these moo-moos in Jumping Flash 2 for the PS1. So they don't really make 3D platformers of this caliber anymore. You see, this was back in the early days of 3D platforming, when no one knew how a 3D platformer would work. It was very experimental. And then Super Mario 64 came out. Ooh, I like that shot right there. The flagpole and the palm tree there. Looked like something you'd see on some kind of 90s nostalgia subreddit. But anyway, just to finish my thought, then Super Mario 64 came out and it revolutionized the 3D platformer, and games like this basically went extinct. No more jumping Flash. But anyway, yeah, that image of the flagpole and the palm tree we saw a second ago, it seems like something that could get posted to our gaming nostalgia or some stupid bullshit like that. Does anybody remember the flagpole and jumping Flash 2? Ugh, nostalgia subreddits are gross. Reddit in general is gross. I'm trying to shoot down that innocent man's parachute, but he's a bit too far away. Let's try to get a better angle, I suppose. Or maybe we'll just blow past him. Fuck it. As Bill O'Reilly once said, fuck it. Is Bill O'Reilly still alive? Yeah, he is. I had to think for a second there. That was that other conservative windbag that died recently. It was Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh. What do you think the worst thing Rush Limbaugh ever said was? Well, let's hold that thought. There's a waving burger man. Isn't he cute? Kawaii, or whatever they say. Burger people. How do you think Rush Limbaugh would react if he saw a burger man waving at him in IRL? As well, I can tolerate burger people just so long as they don't vote for the damn Democrats. That's exactly what Rush Limbaugh would say. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm wasting my life just sitting here yelling into a computer over footage of a PS1 game that'll get seen by one or maybe even two people. Maybe not even that. Lordy. That arrow boosty thingy tends to overshoot you. It's very sadistic of the game to do that. Like how Sonic 06 put a running fast booster thingy right in front of a lava pit, so when you tried to run on it, you would just fall into the pit and get hurt. That was in the volcano level of Sonic 06. You know, Sonic 06 ain't that bad. I think it's just one of those things where YouTube's just kind of defaced it. It's become one of those things where you can make fun of it to get likes and all that stupid shit. This is the worst game I have ever seen. Lots of people have been having fun playing Sonic 06. It shows up at AGDQ or whatever that speedrunning thing is that speedruns of Sonic 06, and everybody's laughing and having fun with Sonic 06, but of course the Redditors gotta put a stop to it because it doesn't meet their checklist for what's considered a good game. You can only have fun one way on Reddit, and any other possible way of having fun is forbidden. I hate the world. How does that one song go? I hate the world today. Something like that. Oh dear. Here we're gonna go to Turtle Guy. The world on the turtle's back, like that famous Native American folk tale. Gosh, bet you didn't think that would ever get referenced on this Let's Play channel. The world and the turtle's back. I am a very cultured man. I know of all the ways of the world. Oh shit, that's not supposed to be in there. Well, we'll just leave it in. Fuck it. I forgot to cut out the part where we had the emulator screen. Oh well, no use trying to hide it. So, I'm gonna try to do at least 3 more episodes of Jumping Flash if I don't just completely lose all motivation, but don't count on that. I'll probably just give up before we get to that point.